Hey everybody, this is BowendaBeast here, and my video today is going to be about Robert Griffin III winning the Heisman today. And just want to congratulate Robert Griffin and all the other finalists who were in the Heisman race for a great year, fantastic year. This is probably the first year that the Heisman was wide open for everyone. And so I just want to say congratulations to all of you. Andrew Luck, you're going to be great in the pros. Trent Ingram, Tyrann Mathieu, for being a defensive player and getting into the top five for the Heisman finalists, and Monty Ball, of course. But I wanted to say that Robert Griffin is just spectacular, and I'm from the state of Texas, and of course, if you're a Texas football fan, you probably either like two teams, the Longhorns or the Aggies, and I just want to say that Robert Griffin III has just been marvelous and spectacular. And I'm a UT fan, and I mean, for me to see Baylor rise, to the top of the Big 12 or one of the top teams in the Big 12, it's remarkable. And what he has done is just ridiculous, and the amount of time he's been there. Baylor was always a team in football that every team in the Big 12 wanted to play um, in their season because that was basically your bye week, your scrimmage week against Baylor. I remember when UT won the championship in '05. They beat them by the score 66-0. The last year Colt McCoy was there. They beat them 40 something to 7. I mean, and every team in the Big 12 had their success and had their way against Baylor, especially Oklahoma. But what Robert Griffin III has done is he has made it to where a Baylor team, um, which without him probably would have been a under 500 team, he has turned that program around 180 degrees and made it, he's brought them to relevancy in college football, and he took them, led them to a 9-3 season. And I mean, single-handedly took over games. I mean, the game against Oklahoma, he had that game-winning play. But I mean, just the magic that he produces, and you always know that you're in a game when Robert Griffin is there. And against Oklahoma, he had a great game. Against Texas, he just, I mean, obliterated the secondary, and the secondary is not bad for UT. I mean, even in the games that he's lost, Texas A&M, Kansas State, Oklahoma State, he still played really well in those games. And I mean, every game he's kept them competitive, and he put. I mean, he he basically did what Andrew Luck did with Stanford. I mean, he just brought a team that was really nothing at first, and he just turned them around. And not only that, but he's become a recruiting magnet. So Baylor is probably going to get a little better. I mean, hopefully, they're going to have some consistency with their new head coach, which has done a wonderful job. But they're going to have some consistency now because he's brought in a lot of more recruits. Players that wanted to go to Texas A&M now, they're going to want to go to Baylor because of him. And not only that, but not only is he a great player, but he also elevates the gameplay of his teammates around him, even on the defensive side of the ball. But Robert Griffin deserved this. I mean, I know a lot of people want Andrew Luck to win it. They wanted Trent Ingram to win it. I mean, Trent Richardson to win it. I know Trent Richardson is in the best defensive conference, in all of college football. And, Andrew Luck is probably going to be one of the best NFL quarterbacks. But you look at Robert Griffin, just look at his stats, how he's so multidimensional. He can run the ball, he can throw it. He's probably the best deep passer in all of college football. But if you looked at his statistics compared to Andrew Luck, he beats him in every single category. So he's really amazing. He's very multidimensional. He's got a lot of weapons. He's got good receivers around him. Not much of an offensive line, but when you have him who can throw the deep ball and get the ball out quickly and can run, escape, pressure, and I mean, it's just he's just so it's just so tough to compete with him, and he deserved it. He was fabulous, fantastic. I mean, really put Baylor on the map, down to earth, humble, and I'm just excited. I mean, I was just really excited to see him win. Um, Especially coming from small school like Baylor, you would never think something like that would ever happen. But I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, the voters, they looked at him, they saw the situation, and I'm glad, they didn't look just at his record, the 9-3 record, and say, oh, that's a red flag, we're not getting in. But they looked more deeper into that, and they saw how well he played during those losses. So I'm just really excited to see him win. So thanks for watching this video, and enjoy your holidays, everybody.